What's going on, everybody? MrAGeezie here, bringing another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle. This time it's up against Bise from Bise Productions. Now, Bise is coming in with Rotom Wash. He's got that Greninja, he's got the Goodra, he's got the Latios, he's got the Breloom, and he's got Medicham. Now, looking at his team, he's either going to have that Mega Latios or he's going to have that Mega Medicham. Mega Medicham would absolutely wreck my team if that came out. Latios we might be able to handle. So I've got on my team Garchomp, I've got my Goodra, Porygon 2, I've got my Bisharp, I've got my Scizor, and of course Trevenant. So how does this battle turn out? One way to find out, let's go straight into it, guys. Here we go. Going into this battle with Bise, really looking forward to it. Let's see how we do. Bise is issuing a challenge to start off. Now he's going to send out a Poke named Pure Power. It's Medicham. I guess we'll find out right now if it's Mega or not. We're going to go ahead and send out Garchomp. Garchomp ready to go. And it is Mega Medicham. Ugh, Mega Medicham nearly takes out or checks my entire team, but we're going to give it a try anyways. So here we go now. Here comes the Fake Out, which we kind of figured would happen. We're going to stay in. That way we can go ahead and get some rough skin damage. And sure enough, there it is. Now Pure Power's hurt. I do flinch, but that's kind of to be expected. He's going to withdraw Pure Power now. And he's going to send out Rotom. Rotom Wash here. Rotom Wash comes out. I'm going to go ahead and get a Dragon Claw off on him. And as you can see here, it does about a third damage. Now, I don't know if this Rotom Wash has Ice Beam or something, so I don't want to really stick around for it. I'm going to go ahead and switch out right now. And I'm going to go ahead and send out Porygon 2, who will be able to eat up any kind of special attack from this Rotom. Now, I do get to follow his ability, so I do get Levitate. But that's not really going to matter. I'm going to get burned here by the Will-O-Wisp. He's going to get lefties. And I'm going to go ahead and at this point, I'm going to go ahead and take my burn damage. Now, looking at his team, I'm thinking, okay, he's probably going to go ahead and Volt Switch out. In this case, he does. But I really had no choice but to really take it and attack whatever I think is going to come out. And I'm thinking Goodra may come out. And sure enough, here's Goodra. Goodra comes out. I ran a Tri-Attack for that purpose. Tri-Attack's going to hit Goodra, hoping for some kind of status effect with my Stab Attack. Did not happen. So now my HP is down to 113. I'm already burned. He's going to re-switch out. He's going to switch out his Goodra and send out Rotom again. Rotom comes out. I'm going to run Recover. So I'm going to be at full health now. And I'm totally fine with all this. So get my health recovered. He's going to get a little bit of lefties. And now we've kind of realized we're going to be back and forth if he's going to play this game and I'm going to play this game. Not that we want to. He's going to go ahead and run Hydro Pump. That's going to hit me, but I'm going to be able to take it pretty well, actually, considering. We're going to go ahead and run Ice Beam, thinking he might have switched out, but he didn't. So we're barely going to do anything to the Rotom. Rotom's going to go ahead and get lefties here, and he's basically going to check pretty much every move I have. I'm going to go ahead and get some more burn damage. That's kind of just the way it is. Here comes the Volt Switch. So, trying to predict when we're going to attack and with what we're going to attack. Bise is going to switch out, playing games with my Porygon. And sure enough, here comes Pure Power again. Pure Power comes out. I'm going to go ahead and run Recover. So, it's going to recover my Porygon 2. And now at this point, I've got to decide, do I want to stick around? Because I know this Mega Medicham probably has Drain Punch, so we're going to go ahead and switch out right now, because I don't want to be around for that. That would absolutely wreck me. So we're going to send out Trevenant, who's a Ghost type. And also, if he were to run Fake Out, we'd survive it. Now, he predicts our change and runs the Psycho Cut. And if he didn't predict it, that was a very good move choice. It's going to damage us, but we're going to be able to survive it pretty well. We're going to get our Citrus Berry and whatnot. He's going to withdraw, and he's going to send out Greninja. Now, had I known he was going to send out Greninja, I totally would have ran a Grass Attack, but I didn't get to do it in time. I'm going to go ahead and run the Protect here, and we're going to find out that his Greninja has Dark Pulse. So he's got the Dark typing now. I'm going to go ahead and hard switch out because I can't take a Dark Pulse. There's no way. I'm going to switch out to Scizor thinking that's what he's going to do again. Sure enough, here comes the Dark Pulse. Dark Pulse is going to hit me, and it does a massive amount of damage. I mean, massive. He's Life Orb. He's going to withdraw his Greninja now. And I'm sitting there like, oh, great. He's got power on his team. I'm going to go ahead and Mega Evolve right now, as I might as well. This is my opportunity to Mega Evolve. He's got his Rotom Wash in. And Rotom Rotom washed, quad resist steel attack, so this bullet punch is going to do nothing against him. So he's going to get lefties, he's going to recover up. At this point, we're in a really bad situation. We've got to figure out how are we going to get by this team. It's actually really bulky. We're going to go ahead and run U-turn, and U-turn actually does quite a bit of damage, a lot more than I had suspected. We're going to switch out our Scizor, and we're going to go straight into Porygon 2, who will be able to eat up just about every attack that this Rotom's going to throw at us. So here comes the Hydro Pump. Hydro Pump's going to hit us, but like I said, we're going to eat it up. It's not going to do as much damage as he would like to us. So there we go. He's going to get his lefties. That's fine. And next, we're going to go ahead and watch him Volt Switch, and we're going to predict this next attack. We're predicting that he's going to go into his Medicham again. Sure enough, here comes Pure Power, the Medicham, which is the reason why we ran Recover. We figured, well, you know what? We can't really hurt him, so let's recover. That way we'll be ready for the next poke that comes in. Because obviously I'm not going to stay in. I'm going to go ahead and switch out now. And we're going to go ahead and switch into Garchomp. So if he does run Fake Out, he's going to damage himself. So here comes Garchomp. He's going to run Drain Power, or Drain Punch. And oh my gosh, that did an insane amount of damage. Insane. We get Rough Skin damage on him, but oh my goodness, did you see how much damage that did? That was way too much. Here comes the Bullet Punch. Bullet Punch is more than enough to take out my Garchomp. He is going to get some Rough Skin damage, but at this point, if I can't take that thing out, it's going to be over, because he checks a lot of my team. So we're going to send out Trevenant, who should be able to eat up a Psycho Cut. He's going to withdraw Pure Power, though, and he's going to go ahead and send out Greninja. See, had I been able to predict this, I would have ran Horn Leech. Instead, I'm going to go ahead and get this Will-O-Wisp off on this Greninja. He's going to be burnt. The more I look back at this, I was thinking, why did I not just run why did I not just run an attack that would allow for me to do that? I don't know why I didn't, but it is what it is. We're gonna go ahead and switch out to my Scizor. Here comes the Ice Scizor. We're gonna switch out to my Bisharp. Here comes an Ice Beam. It's gonna do a lot of damage to us. Greninja's gonna get a burn. That's fine. I'm gonna get a little bit of lefties. Now I'm predicting him to switch out at this point. So he's gonna get a burn damage. That's fine. I'm predicting him to switch out. So because of that, I'm going to actually run Substitute next. Now, the reason behind this is that may be able to allow for me to buff up and take out the rest of his team. Unfortunately, as you'll see here, I'm misplayed, just slightly. Just slightly. Rotom's going to get a lefties here at this point. And now I'm thinking, can I take the Rotom out from here? I think I can. Here comes the Sucker Punch. Bam, buddy! Sucker Punch! What? It didn't kill Rotom. It did not kill Rotom. Oh my goodness. If I had killed that Rotom, without losing my sub, you want to talk about possibly a huge turnaround in this battle. But as it is, I didn't get it done. So that we're talking about huge problems. So here comes Mushroom Head, or Nice Head. It's his Breloom. I really don't want to stick around because a Mach Punch is probably imminent. We're going to go ahead and switch out to Trevenant, because if he runs Mach Punch, it's not going to affect me. So we're here with Trevenant. Here comes Rock Tomb. Totally a move I did not expect. I'm going to be able to eat it up. That's fine, but my speed is going to fall. He's going to withdraw his Breloom. Remember, I'm slow. That's really not going to matter, but yeah. And out comes Latios. Here comes the Latios. We're going to go ahead and get Will-O-Wisp off on this Latios. That's awesome right there, because we needed that. But the only problem is I really needed that Garchomp earlier. If I hadn't lost my Garchomp already, we'd be in an even better situation. So we're going to go ahead and harvest our berry here. We're looking at this Latios. We're going to go ahead and withdraw Trevenant, because we don't want him in against Trevenant. No way. Or we don't want him in against this Latios. We're going to send out Bisharp, hoping he's going to run like Psycho or something. Here comes a Shadow Ball. I'm going to be able to eat up Shadow Ball as well. The only problem is he's a little bit powerful. That's a crit hit. He's going to go ahead and recover some health here. Now at this point, I am hoping he is going to go ahead and pretty much just switch out, because not wanting to take a Sucker Punch. Unfortunately for me, that's not what happened here. Well, actually it did happen. He's going to go ahead and switch out with Latios. He's going to send out the Breloom again. Breloom comes in on switch out. I ran Sucker Punch. It's gonna fail. I'm gonna go ahead and get the lefty, so it's gonna raise my health a little bit, but now obviously I don't want to be around for him. Not at all. So we're gonna go ahead and switch out next, and we're gonna send out Goodra. Goodra is gonna come out. If he throws a grass attack, I'm gonna eat it up. Sure enough, Sap Sipper comes up. I'm gonna eat it up. My attack's gonna raise. It really doesn't help because I'm a special attacking Goodra, so it didn't help. He's gonna switch out to Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash comes out. I ran Dragon Pulse just in case he had switched out to the Latios. Unfortunately, he did not. So we take down the Rotom Wash. Rotom Wash goes down, and here comes Pure Power. Pure Power. Talk about a misplay that's about to happen here. Pure Power comes in, gets the Fake Out. The Fake Out, you know what, that's fine. That's fine. Does a lot of damage. But you know what? We should be fine. Drain Punch? Why not? We'll be fine. Oh my gosh! Drain Punch absolutely decimates my Goodra. And that is a huge blow to this team. So we're going to send out Trevenant next. That absolutely blew my mind away. So we're going to send out Trevenant next. He's going to withdraw Pure Power. Pure Power is withdrawing. He's going to send out the Latios, which is fine. The only problem was I ran Will-O-Wisp, and the Latios was already burned. I had thought he might have done that, and sure enough, he actually did. So he's going to get a little bit of HP. He's going to eat up his burn. And yeah, at this point, we're going to go ahead and harvest our berry and hopefully get all our health back. We're going to switch out right now, and we're going to send in Porygon 2, who should be able to eat up any kind of special attack, right? Absolutely. We are levitating. However, here comes the Draco Meteor. Oh my goodness. This Draco Meteor. Wow. Did a lot more than I expected. Takes me down to 35 HP. Not only that, the fact that I'm burned and slower than this Latios means I'm going to lose my Porygon. And I really needed my Porygon. He would have been able to handle most of his team with the exception of that Medicham. And Latios is going to just go ahead and run the Psyshock, which is more than enough to finish me off. So down goes my Porygon 2. It was a good time, Ducky. His Latios is going to recover. He's going to also take a burn. So it's going to basically bounce back and forth there with the burn and the recovery there, or the burn and the lefties. We're going to send out Bisharp next, and we were hoping he did not run an attack, so we were going to get a Swords Dance up. Unfortunately, he ran an attack. I should have just went straight for the Sucker Punch to hopefully take out the Latios, but I didn't, so bad on me. That's the way it goes. Down goes my Bisharp. Bisharp's going down and out. Bise is just buffing up with his Latios, and it's looking really bad for me now. So Latios is hurt by its burn. I pretty much have to sweep with 2 Pokemon, and it's probably not going to happen. We're going to send out Scizor here, and here comes another Draco Meteor. I'm actually going to be able to eat up this Draco Meteor. And the reason why is because his special attack harshly falls. Takes me down to 24 health. He's going to go ahead and have a special attack fall. We're going to go ahead and U-turn. U-turn is going to be super effective against Latios, and it's going to cause him to faint. So there we go. Really happy that we were able to do that without him running a Recover. If he ran Recover, we would have just been slamming our head against the wall. Unfortunately, we're going to go ahead and we're going to send out Trevenant. Unfortunately, he follows up the Trevenant with his own Goodra. And I don't know why I was not thinking Goodra, this particular Goodra had a Fire attack. For some reason. We ran the Protect, and then I see the Fire Blast, and I'm like, oh my goodness. And he gets the Fire Blast off. I was hoping for the miss. Didn't work out, and my Trevenant has become a burning bush. A bonfire, if you will. So bonfire goes down, and now I have to send out Scizor. Scizor's going to come out, but Scizor's not going to be able to get a good enough Bullet Punch to take out this Goodra. It does a lot more than I thought it did, but Fire Blast is going to ensure that my Scizor is melted very well. So Bise Production pulls off this win here. Make sure y'all check out his channel. He's got a channel as well, guys. And leave comments down below, guys. I'd greatly appreciate it. Alright, guys. Remember, the road may be rough, but the journey will be unforgettable. Until next time, catch 'em all.